Hey everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Disabled Reality. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have two interesting topics for today's show, in which it is main topic of discussion in LGBT groups is not enough tops in society. And the second topic of today's show is society is weaker since today's generation loves to complain about and take offense to everything. So let's get right into the first one. And I've been an advocate for many different communities for about 30 years. And I join a lot of LGBT groups. And because I love when we talk about really important things like same sex marriage, healthcare, housing, um, I mean, just really like important stuff, things like that, youth homelessness, stuff like that, right? But now, like when I go into these same groups and I'm thinking of we're going to get into like really good political discussions and stuff like that, ladies and gentlemen, I now see that the main topic that's in these discussion groups is that there's not enough tops in society. Now, for everyone out there who doesn't know what I mean about tops, is it's a sexual position. It's the man in the relationship, the alpha male, who does the penetrating in the sex. Okay, and and this is the biggest topic going on in a lot of the LGBT groups, and it saddens me to see things like this as being like a major important topic. And I'm expecting to discuss things like youth homelessness, healthcare, housing, marriage equality, and stuff like that. You know, like we were doing. But then when I go in there now, it's like I see discussions like this being the main topic. And it saddens me. And, I was really taken back by it. And I mean, this is sad and it's really stupid too, in a way, making this a main topic, right? And I got really upset. And then I even turned around and I said, listen, years ago, many years ago, way back in the day, in a gay relationship, you knew who was the man and you knew who was the femme, meaning you knew who was the top and you knew who was the bottom. Plain and simple, right? And really nobody had a problem with it. All right, okay? And but then over the years, as time went on, a lot of these people were saying, I'm bored with the sex. I don't like this anymore. I want different. I'm going to complain about everything. I'm not going to be contented and satisfied and all this other stuff. And I'm going to complain and complain and complain and complain. I want change. I want this. I want that. And instead of being contented and grateful and satisfied, you know, they wanted all these changes in everything. And then they became versatile. Okay. And then all this other stuff. They wanted all these changes. And I said to them, you guys did it yourselves. Nobody has a right to complain. And a lot of these uh, people from this generation saying, "Oh, I don't want, uh, I don't want to be labeled as a bottom, or I don't want to be labeled as a top, or I want all these other changes. I want, you know, I want to be versatile, and I want my body to be versatile, and I want all these other changes, and I gotta have these toys. Listen, you are the dipshits that wanted the fucking change, okay? So you had no right to complain. You got no right to complain at all that there's not enough tops out in society. Okay? You guys screwed it up. You guys have to fix your own screw ups. Be adults. And it's like with all these changes and stuff, you know, I understand like as time goes on, sometimes things change, but you also have to keep the ground foundation and be contented and satisfied and grateful and stop wanting changes all the time and everything and stuff because you're going to have more problems than otherwise, like they're having now, like they're complaining about now. And you want to do all these complaints and take offense at everything, and oh, you can't call me this, and you know, and which brings me to the second topic of today's show, ladies and gentlemen. In my opinion, and this is the same opinion of many, many people, society today is weaker since especially today's generation loves to complain about and take offense to everything. Seriously, honestly. And you know, I I'll say this again. Like back in the day, people didn't complain so much. People were contented and satisfied and whatever. And um, you know, we didn't take offense to everything all the time and complain about everything all the time. We didn't. Okay, you know, um, just like back in the day, we had shows like All in the Family. You know, people of today's generation are taking offense at, saying, "Oh, it's racist. This is that." Take it off the air. Take it off the air. But then again, we also back in the day we had shows like The Jeffersons, Sanford and Son, which could also be considered racist as well. Okay, but you didn't hear a lot of people complaining. You didn't hear people complain. Oh, we don't like this or we don't like that. Oh, he's kind of racist. Da, 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 da. We didn't complain about it. We didn't complain about it. Honestly. And um uh you just didn't complain about these things. Sorry about the ringing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to fix this. Hold on a second. So sorry about that. But anyways, um, you know, we didn't complain about all these things. We didn't. And we got to get back to the days of you know uh not complaining about everything under the sun. Be contented and grateful and satisfied and just honestly, seriously, enough is enough. Not taking offense at everything. And I even said this in prior episodes. Let's look at the Dr. Seuss books, right? People in today's society took offense at everything about Dr. Seuss books. Oh, I hate this, I hate that. Let's get rid of these old Dr. Seuss books. Dr. Seuss books didn't do shit wrong. Okay? You don't like them, don't read them. Or if you really don't like them, if you want to have different types of books, write your own fucking books. Write different ones. Don't go around taking away all things that because you find it offensive. Really, there was nothing offensive. My whole generation, listen, I'm 50 years old now. My whole generation, we grew up on all Dr. Seuss books, and there's a whole bunch of different types of people in my generation, all different walks of society, all different ethnicities. You didn't complain about shit. You didn't go find taking offense at everything. I mean, come on, seriously, you know. And then like when I see like city elected officials or even state elected officials taking down certain statues because a certain community don't like it, I said, listen, first of all, when they take down these statues, they're not taking it down for free. Taxpayers are going to have to pay a whole lot of money to do so, and it's very expensive to do so. It's also very expensive, and it costs the taxpayers a lot of money to put up other statues. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you don't like certain statues, right, instead of saying, take it down, take it down, take it down, take it down, here's the thing. Number one, don't look at them. Number two, and here's even a better one, build up other statues that are more progressive. Kind of like telling a history story. You look at a statue that's saying, "Oh, this was a bad person" or whatever, blah, 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 and they say, but then as time went on, statues of these other people that were great advocates for our communities and stuff, or for equality and stuff like that, and let it be like a history lesson. Build up progressive statues of good advocates and stuff like that. Build them up around the statues that you don't like. Honestly, instead of going around and saying, "I hate this, I hate that, I take offense at this and that." Come on, man. Enough is enough. But it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. And but anyways, this is why people say we've grown weaker as a society. Everybody's taking offense at everything and complaining about everything. You know, that's not the way it should be. Okay? But anyways, I want to remind all my fans out there about the business that my husband and I have together called AWLDNY. The link to there is awldny.com. You guys could check out all the products on there, and all the products that you see on there we actually make ourselves. Okay? I also wanted to remind all my fans out there about my other business, my other website that I have called Advocate Information Highway, and the link to there is AIHNY.com. Again, that is AIHNY.com. You guys can check out all the pages on there. And on the homepage of my website of Advocate Information Highway, you will see the link to my internet store on Zazzle.com, in which I designed a lot of products and they're up for sale on there. Also, on the homepage of my website of Advocate Information Highway, you will see the links to the two books that I wrote. And if you guys follow those links, you guys could check out and purchase both of my books as well. And so, with that, take care, everybody. Bye.